Please get excited, but please don't get appalled. You are about to watch Mafia Radio with DJ Paul.
Hey, what going on?
What's happening, brother?
Oh shit, just chilling.
You good?
Yeah.
What you up to, man?
I was just doing some drops. Some drops.
Just doing some shit. You in the ATL?
Yeah, I'm in the A.
That's what's happening. You from ATL, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is. ATL is like a second home to 3-6 Mafia.
Really, I used to be out here heavy.
Man, we was out there like a motherfucker, like promoting. I would never forget. So back in Freaknik days, Freaknik was the shit. Back in Freaknik days, we would go down there and we would pass out our full album as a demo tape, the full album.
Yeah.
Mystic Styles with the telecover on it. We would pass those out and we would just be like, yo, check out shit out. Man, niggas would like, I'd never forget this one day. I was in my Chevy. I gave a dude a Mystic Styles album on Peachtree. He straight took that motherfucker and threw that bitch down in front of me. Like, it's like, all right, whatever. I got out of the car, picked that motherfucker up, and gave it to the next car. Then next thing I know, a year later, we was doing shows at the Gate. Do you remember the Gate? Yeah, it was the club back in the day that y'all had in ATL.
Yeah.
Doing shows at the Gate, and it was fucking it was crazy, like fucking fire ass spot. But anyway, so like, man, like first, I'm a car guy. I know you're a car guy. First thing that I want to talk to you about is you just got the Maybach truck.
Yeah.
You fucking with that?
Yeah. That motherfucker hard.
That bitch hard, right?
Yeah, that bitch too hard.
Yeah, it's too hard. Like, I think your family got that for you or whatever. Your CEO, whatever the case was.
Yeah, shout out to Fly. He got that motherfucker for me.
That's hard as fuck. So, take me through the whole story. How did it start? Who did you grow up fucking with? When you grew up, who was you fucking with? Who was you listening to?
Me growing up, man, my mama don't, and my everybody used to listen to 3-6, goddamn Pop, goddamn, Bond beat them. That day when I was real young, but once I got older, shit, niggas started listening to folk like T.I., goddamn Jeezy, Dipset, 50 Cent. Let me see. Damn, a lot,
You was 9 years old when you started fucking with music?
Yeah, like around 9. But when I was 9, we were just like, we had like a little tape recorder and shit. Niggas just used to be rapping on the tape recorder, you feel me, with the beat on it. And as a nigga got like, 12, 13, I started rapping with my brother though. They took me to my first studio, you feel me. One of his friends got down, daddy name was Donnie Matthew, Uncle Donnie. We used to call him Uncle Donnie though. He produced for Outkast back in the day. Yeah, so we used to go to his house when I was like 13. I was rapping with my big brother. My name was like Young Teflon then. And goddamn, we were just grinding, you feel me, with them. I remember passing our CD to like Jeezy them, but I was on probably like 3 songs. But I just, we were just trying to, get out there back then. But I ain't getting established till I got around like, 23. I was fucking with Johnny Cinco, you feel me? Shout out to Johnny Cinco. He had put me on one of his projects because he had signed up QCP. And shit, the response was just going crazy. And my big homie Nut had already introduced me to Fly. And, Fly had Rich Homie Quan them at the time. And shit, once he heard the music, shit, we signed and then we made it happen. I had dropped my first mixtape, Wish Me Well, 2014. Yeah. And ever since then, we've been out of there.
So you one of your favorite mixtapes was the Jeezy Trap or Die.
Yeah, that was one of the harder ones. Hell
That shit
yeah.
was hard as fuck. That shit was hard as fuck. Jeezy came out to my house. He came out to the West Coast where I live at, and came by my house, and I produced a joint for Jeezy back in that day. Jeezy is a real nigga. I still talk to Jeezy a lot.
Yeah, that
Real
hard.
nigga, man. And you did some stuff with Jeezy, right?
Yeah, I got a couple songs with Jesus on the album. Though I got him and Yo Gotti on the song called "Dope Gang." And you know that shit
Uh-huh.
just like some real shit, like real story. We all telling stories on that motherfucker, and it's relatable. You know, real shit.
Real
Shit
shit.
crazy right now. Shit going too crazy.
Real shit. You ever you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I'm just gonna ask you anyway. Like, you ever did time?
In jail?
Yeah,
Nah, hell no.
that's
A couple
good.
days,
Smart man.
not a lot of
Smart
days. A
man.
couple days.
Yeah, same here. Same with me. 3 days was the most I did. I was like, fuck that shit.
I did like 30
3 days.
days the most.
30 days.
Yeah.
Project Pat had a song back in the day. 30 days in the penal farm. That ain't shit.
That's a fool.
Yeah, that 30 days will teach you as a lesson. I did 3 and I was done.
Yeah,
Because
you talking about.
when I did my 3, I had a check waiting on me for $250,000. It's the first big check that I was getting like that.
Yeah.
I probably was like 17 years old. And I called Juicy and I was like, "Did you get your check?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got the check." And he's like, "I saw your check. It's sitting on the counter up there right now with your name on it." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck!" And I was sitting in fucking jail over a fucking blowing gun charge. And I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "Man, this some bullshit. I'm in here with these mustache niggas and I got that $250,000 waiting on me." I was like, "Fuck this shit."
What? Got a whole quarter M waiting on your ass.
Yeah, yeah. So you had an EP that debuted number 27 on Billboard. Like, how did that hit you? Like, that's big.
And that was long. What is it? What, long little nut? Yeah, that was the long. I don't know. EP.
You had a few. So you had one that hit like number 14 on Billboard. You had a bunch of them that charted really, really good. But you don't have to talk about those specific ones. Just the
The feeling.
feeling of hitting
Oh yeah.
hitting Billboard.
That's a hell of a feeling. Shit. You know that shit big as hell. So you know me, man. I started this shit just wanting to see the fan rap my shit in the crowd, word for word. You feel me? So you know to be charting on a billboard, that shit amazing. That shit beyond amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because when we charted, like, nigga, I'm not going to even lie. When we charted like number 90. We was way up there. Like, I mean, but it still was special to me. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck. I'm like, nigga, I'm excited as fuck because we was like straight independent and it was cool. So yeah, shit is crazy when you hit that billboard.
Yeah. That billboard some
It's
more shit.
Yeah, it is crazy. So what's if you had to explain everything, like the most exciting part of your career right now, what would you say that was? I'll give you an example. Me, it was our first Go album. This one right here with the Teddy Club Up. You remember Teddy Club Up?
Yeah.
Uh, my first Go album. I put a bet against a nigga that's like, he was like, "Man, y'all gonna go gold on this album." I'm like, no, we're not. Bet him $100. End up losing him the $100, but it was the best $100 that I've spent in my life.
Yeah.
So with you, what would you say that was your most exciting moment in your career?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'd probably say the beginning. Shit, when I first got I had my first song. I wonder why it had got leaked. And goddamn, just how that shit just blew me up, man. That shit was crazy. I just, I don't know. That shit blew a nigga up. So when I did drop my album, my first album, I was on the road down there every week. the whole 2015, like paid shows. So that shit was just that was amazing. You feel me? And of course, when I first got my first gold records for Key to the Street, then it went platinum. That shit was crazy. We had got the #1 record. We went to the club. That was a crazy feeling. You feel me? When I got the Maybach, I got a lot on, so I could go.
Yeah. And you bought a bulletproof truck?
Yeah. I got a bulletproof GMC.
That's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can never be too safe, man. You can't be too safe.
Right. I got that bill. I was just in that bill. I rolled up in that motherfucker.
And you got kids. What you got, like 4 kids?
Yeah, I got 4 kids. I got 3 girls and 1 little boy. My oldest little girl, she's 7. My little boy, he's 6. And then I got 2 youngest girls. They both 3.
Yeah, I got 2 kids. I got a son and a daughter, man. Those daughters, those daughters are different. Because we know what kind of niggas we grew up as. Like, so we gotta extra protect those daughters. Like,
yeah, man.
it don't make you nervous. It make you a little nervous. You gotta be a little nervous about having a daughter.
Yeah. It make me. Yeah. A lot nervous. It's not a little. I got 3 I got 3, so I gotta deal with a lot of niggas. You feel me? So
Yeah.
And I just know how they is. You feel me? Their personality. We're gonna be
Yeah, but they're
dealing
gonna
with
be good though because they come from a gangster niggas, so like they gonna already know how to control it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be different for them.
Yeah. I hope so.
So let me ask you something about features. So you did a lot of features. You've had songs with Rick Ross, Fabulous, correct?
Yeah.
We already talked about Jeezy, Gotti, my nigga from Memphis, Boosie.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates, T.I., a lot of people. But let me ask you something. Do you think that the whole feature thing is overrated? Like, I don't think nobody even bring out a song these days without a feature on it down there. Do you think
Yeah, that shit
that's
crazy.
something that niggas gotta do? Or what you
I
think
don't
about
think it's
that?
something we have to do, but the way like the labels and nowadays, we got screens and shit. So they be wanting like 2 big artists with a name, and they know shit. They gonna get the streams. They ain't gotta worry about the song doing good because they already know. But me, honestly, man, I feel like shit. Every artist got their own fan base, bro. So you don't need features. Shit, if you want to put out something just for your fans, it's for your fans. The features just try to get they fans to become your fan. That's how I feel. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's basically what it is. So, like, when you get a feature, a lot of times you're trying to grasp on to their fan base. The people that they have following them. But a lot of times, like, your fans don't even want you to have a feature because they be so loyal about what you do and like your closest homies. So like the niggas that signed to your label and this and that and blah blah blah, they want them more than they want somebody outside of you. A lot of times.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Cause you are, we always get them comments like, "Dang, man, you should have did this song by yourself, man. You supposed to, how that shit."
Exactly.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. So, but like you were saying earlier, the label's gonna want to do this and that. But like speaking of, you got your own. Do you have your own label? I'm sure you do, right?
Yeah. Of course, I got my own label, YFN Entertainment. And
How
I
many
got
artists you got?
right now. I got like 4, 5 artists. You feel me? Fred Robin, YFN Trey Pound, Bob Minnie, YFN K.
They from ATL or where they from?
3 of them from ATL, 1 of them from Miami. I got Fred got a deal with Epic. We had got a deal through Epic.
That's hard. Yeah, we would Epic. That's dope. But what do you when you created your label, what was your main goal in creating that label? Like just to help out like some homies who you knew that just need some help, or you just felt you just need to do it, or just like the popularity? What you think?
I be trying to make other people's dreams come true. Cause like, I got a lot of partners. Everybody want to rap, but like, I fuck with the partners who been wanting to rap, or the partners who see it like now as something different. Like, damn, I can do this shit, and they really be passionate. They really be in the studio. They really be trying to accomplish something. So I see that.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear the music. So, me, I make music. So if I hear music and it's different from mine, like it don't sound like mine, and it's still hard and you talking about shit, no shit, why not help? Like, shit, I got the money. Shit, yeah, before I let you go off and let somebody else play, shit, you around me. I want to help. Shit, I'm going to help. You feel me? I put my money up. You feel me? Because shit, man, I want a nigga to do that shit for me if I was rapping. Honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, man, I like to help people. Shit, I see a nigga going, I want to get behind him and help him. I believe in the dream. I want somebody to believe in my dream before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right, because a lot of people don't believe in the power of blessings, and it's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. So when you bless somebody, like you might don't see it at first, but I guarantee you, like something gonna come to you. So like one day you will bless somebody, like you don't even have to know this person, or you can know that person. You will bless that person, and then I swear within a week you will get something that'll be dope as fuck that'll happen to you. And you just gotta think about it. You're like, that was because of that.
That was my blessing, yeah.
That was because of that.
Yeah.
When you got that Maybach truck, that was because of something you did for somebody else. You got a $400,000 truck for something that you probably did for less than $40 for somebody.
Yeah.
And that's how life goes.
That's crazy.
That's how life goes. I ain't gonna hold you too long, but I want to ask you a couple of more questions. One question that I want to ask you is, what's the difference between a mixtape and an album these days?
These days, damn, it's just a title. Let them tell it. Yeah, these days that shit just a title. You feel me?
So the same, damn near, right?
Yeah, it's the same. That's how I look at that shit, man. When I first came in the game, it was like Wish Me Well was a mixtape. But in my eye, shit, that was my first album. You feel me?
It was an album.
Yeah, I put my shit together, goddamn, with all my goddamn hard. I want my shit to rap.
The passion. The
Yeah.
passion was the same. How many
Yeah.
songs you had on there?
Down I had like 18 songs. Yeah, I had like
Nigga,
18.
that's 2 albums.
Yeah, you took.
Damn near 2 albums.
Yeah, man.
So like I have a lot of kids that come in my DM and they just ask me like, how should you do the flow between a mixtape, then an album, and vice versa? So if you had to give some advice, being a CEO as you are, if you had to give some advice, what would you say?
Man, see me. Man, I say goddamn, albums get you out your deals. You feel me? So if you got down sound to somebody and you just drop a mixtape, that ain't gonna help you. You feel me? But then again,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, you feel me? But then again, like being with a label, sometimes you can't just put out this many albums, and you can lose your buzz by not even putting out no music. So you feel me? You just gotta be smart. I wouldn't say nothing wrong with putting out free music, giving out mixtape. Cause right now we all get streamed and we get paid for it. So all of it the same. You feel me?
As you just saying, just be strategic with it.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, and I think mixtapes are always pretty good to lead up to the album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Well, man, before we get out of here, man, anything else you want to speak on? Anything you want to send shout out to tell the people what you got going on? I appreciate you being on here, man. Like, I'm a fan.
Appreciate
I fuck
that.
with you, man. My nigga.
Appreciate that a lot. Man, Wish Me Well 3 finally out. Shit, man. Appreciate everybody who was on the album, everybody, all the producers. Shout out to the label, everybody, hard work. And shit, man, you know, we got a lot of new shit ahead of us next year. Shit, stay tuned.
Yeah, we're gonna be following you. We'll be finding all that. Man, keep it
Yeah.
going. God bless you, brother. Stay safe.
Same to you, bit, dog.
My nigga.